Oh, you have to be kidding me. I'm up here in the woods hunting morel, and I found all kinds of them. And the whole time I thought I was recording, teaching you all how to find morel, and I guess I must have hit the stop button. And I only got a few seconds, but here's what I found so far. It's getting dark, so I'm probably going to head on back to the house, but I guarantee you if there's this many here, there are more. Now, I went all through telling you all about how to find them, and I showed how to pick them properly because each spore will produce 3 mushrooms if they are picked correctly. Now I have to find another one to be able to show you all that. But if I don't find one tonight, I will come back tomorrow morning. Boy, they're so hard to see. The leaves are they look so much like the leaves. And a couple of these I even found under the leaves, which I thought was on video. And tomorrow, I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but towards the end of the season, I'll definitely bring my blower and blow these leaves away so we can really get to them. The trouble is, once the leaves are blown away, they're probably done for the year because those leaves kind of help protect them from animals and just whatever. But, shoot, I can't believe that wasn't recording. I'm so upset. Oh, I see one. Okay, now, they're really hard to see, like I said, because of the leaves. And I can't believe I've seen it since it's getting dark. See that there? See it? Okay, this is how you have to pick it. Make sure I'm recording. Okay, this is how you got to pick it. So 2 more will come up from that stick. I'm going to sweep the leaves away so you can see what you're doing. Okay, now, you want to pinch it. Not down in the root, not down in the dirt, but just above the dirt. Pinch it off like that, you see? See, and leave a little tiny bit of meat, because that wrinkly stuff is the top of the new mushroom. Now, you always want to shake them like a salt and pepper shaker. You let them spores out. Now, this one does not have a hole on the top. It's solid. That means this is the first one that has came up out of this spore. Now, once the first one comes off, we want to cover that up with leaves so the armadillos and the deer and stuff and turtles don't eat it. But once they come up, let me see if I can find one, and they either fall off or an animal eats it or it gets picked, and then the next one comes up, it will have a hole there because that's where the first one broke off at. And so this is a second one. Now, the bigger they get, the more mushrooms that come up, the older in the season, the older they get, the lighter they get, because they start off kind of brown, grayish, and then they almost end up white or cream color by the end of the season. And as long as you do that, now we'll come back and we'll check that, and I'll show you where more will come up. I'll put this here rock, and we'll remember it's right by this tree. Now, typically they are supposed to come up around ash trees. That's a good rule of thumb, and to look for them around the roots of an ash tree, but I don't think there's any ash trees out here where I find these. And I know there's no creek or no water. So whenever you get them home, you of course want to soak them in water. And most people soak them in salt water to get rid of the bugs, and that does work. But first, what I do, and this is a secret, but I'm letting y'all know, because I want morels to come up. I soak them in regular water. Then I dump that water in a gallon jug, and I cap it, and I bring that water back out to my honey hole and I dump it. After that, I will soak them in salt water, and it will get, the bugs and impurities out. I am deathly allergic to them. In fact, I ought to have gloves on just handling them. Oh, cool, there's a skull of something. Let's go check that out. But I can't eat them, and I just love to hunt them. It's kind of like my turkey season or deer season. It's just like I look so forward to going out and walking in the woods and hunting them. And I always know when the dogwoods bloom and the turkeys start gobbling, and you see the May apples, they're up. If the May apples are up, the morels are up. They just don't last very long. Now it's getting kind of dark. Well, it's been 2 years ago. I was out here in the same spot. I don't know what that was, maybe a deer or something. And I was way down the other end, and I was coming up here to my honey hole, and I looked up this mountain here, this hillside, and I seen a bear. He didn't see me, but he was peeling the bark back on an old dead tree, eating the bugs from behind it. And I didn't have a gun or a knife or nothing with me. I just ran up here to check and see if they were up yet. It's early in the season, and it like just scared me to death. I eased out of the woods, and he never even looked my way. And I hightailed it back to my car. But you know, I was a good mile probably back in the woods. I think I found it now. What is it about? It's just getting too dark, which means I'll be stepping on snake here pretty soon. Careful. But anyways, after I saw that bear, I never gave it a second thought going to the woods. I've been raised in the woods. I live in the woods. But once I saw that bear, and I was completely unarmed, I thought, I better pay more attention. It used to be nothing for me to walk in the dark home, but not no more. I don't want to get ate by no bear. Looking for morels when I'm allergic to morels and can't even eat them. Alrighty, well, listen, I will come back tomorrow when the sun's up and it's daylight, and I'm sure if I found this many, there's probably at least this many more. And I'll put a part 2 on here. But y'all remember the things I said, because those are very important things. How to pick them. Make sure you shake them. Make sure you cover them up with leaves, the little end, and then come back in a few days and get your new one that's grown. You don't want to forget that. And then the water, soaking them in water first, then salt water, and save that first water to pour somewhere where you think that they would come up, where the morning sun and the evening sun hits them. Some people say, oh, they have to be on the north side of the hill, but that ain't true, because where I'm at right now, they're not. It's just a flat place. There ain't no creek. There ain't even no ash trees. I don't know why they come up like they do here, but they sure do. And we will see you all tomorrow. Part 2.